years, Oscar night has defined excellence and elegance to a watching world. Each year, the most glittering stars on Earth come together to shine and be a part of Hollywood's biggest and most glamorous event. Welcome to the Oscars Red Carpet Live.
A storm has passed, the rain has stopped, and the mood is bright here in Hollywood. And so, yes, we happily welcome you to the Oscars Red Carpet Live. What a thrill to be here on the most famous red carpet in the world for Hollywood's biggest night. For the next 90 minutes, we're bringing you all the glamour, excitement, and high fashion of the world's brightest stars glittering on the Oscars red carpet. Hello, everyone. I'm Robin Roberts, and it's always a privilege to be your eyes and ears here on the red carpet, and a whole lot of fun, too. Allow me to introduce our starting lineup. Lara Spencer, my amazing Good Morning America colleague. Hey, Lara.
Hello, Robin. I'm standing with the last year winner and also this year nominated as the Best Production Designer, Vanessa. She came from Brazil, where she was working on a brand new project. Hi, Vanessa. Can you tell us something about this new project?
Yes. Hello, Laura. You look beautiful today.
Thank you, dear. So as you.
Well, this project is a materialization of an old dream. I've always been dreaming to work with talented people who probably would never have a chance to work in this industry. Being an instrument to develop these talents is completely included in my purpose of life. I knew it since I developed a small theater project with poor children in São Paulo.
It sounds so altruist. So, what's exactly your purpose?
First of all, to talk about my purpose, I have to give credit to an amazing course that I took during my first term at Valencia College's AS degree in Entertainment Design and Technology in 2019. The new student experiences subject was very challenging, but also very important to me to understand my purpose of life and how to align it to my future career. I'm very thankful for all the reflections that my professor Lianna McGowan instigated me to make, because it made me figure out who I am and also how far I could go if I could connect my career goals with my purpose, talents, values, and interests. You know what I mean? So, my purpose is to make a difference in people's lives through the gifts and talents of content, developer, and empathy, by making them look within themselves and recognize the power of their individual potential in a collective context. To summarize, the SLS course was primordial to reinforce my purpose of life.
How is this purpose related to your career and professional goals?
I used to work in the musical theater field in Brazil before I decided to study production design at Valencia College in Orlando. I came from the stage. I am a theater lover, and most of the work in theater is about cooperation and teamwork. I think my purpose is related to my goals, interests, values, and strengths because all of these characters of my personality are related to collective work and cooperation. My career goal was always working on something that I love. We have the power to make people happier and confident to improve their skills when we are comfortable doing something that we love. Another important goal that I had was being able to impact people's lives with my creativity and sensibility by changing their perspective and helping them to find their identities through the arts, and I definitely reached this goal with the project that I'm working on now.
Do you think you are happier now working in the film industry than you were before when you worked in the theater field?
I worked for many years with musical theater, and I can't deny that I'm passionate for this field. But the job that I used to do in the theater was very similar to my actual job in the films. I got my AS degree in production design in 2020, and during my second year of degree, I got an internship at Cirque du Soleil and also worked there after my graduation. Then I started a master's degree in filmmaker at Full Sail. I already had a bachelor and a master's degree in scenic arts in Brazil. so I could make the connection between these two areas. But I wanted more. So I got a job as a production stage manager at Broadway. But I really wanted to work as a production designer. Then I got a job in a small off-Broadway production. And just it happens to be a perfect time and location to be working at the time because I met the famous director Ebert Ross, who invited me to work as a production designer in his movie Body Sounds. I have never imagined that I would be nominated by the Academy Awards, but in 2023 I was. I didn't win, but that nomination brought me many new contracts. And I was nominated again in 2028 when I won.
And here you are again. Can you tell us a little bit more about your academic pathway?
I chose to study at Valencia College because their academic program aligned perfectly with my purpose. The production design course offered me the education that fits with everything that I discovered about myself during the college degree, by resources such as Clifton strengths and interest inventory. I learned that my values, goals, interests, and strengths connect to each other. My personal interests fit perfectly with my academic choice because this career gives me many possibilities of social interactions.
What are your interests and values?
My two primary interests are artistic and social. My values are relationships cluster and achievement. I genuinely believe that people can overcome life's problems with art. It is also true that making art with a purpose can touch people's souls.
I'm sure that you should have many students around the world inspired by your trajectory. Do you have any advice to give them?
Sure, I learned early that follow a professional advice is a very good idea. I had the opportunity to interview the great Kyle Hansbottom during my first term of college, and it was really motivating. It was so interesting to find out that his academic pathway was so similar to mine. He had gotten his master's degree in scenic arts, just like me, and he was so young with a lot of experience that I assumed that it would be a good idea to follow his advice. He said that the scenic design field could go beyond the theater. He also told me that he had discovered during a job in a haunted house that he enjoyed working in team and entertainment. He told me to keep open for the weird possibilities of job because it could surprise me in a good way. So, my advice for the next generation of production designers is: save money to invest in a good education. Catch all the opportunities that you may have. Be a good student to keep your GPA higher. And apply for a scholarship because good education is expensive. I spent $15,000 on my college degree and about $70,000 on my master's degree.
Thank you so much for this great advice. Now, let's take a look at Vanessa's daily professional routine.
The production designer is the professional that is responsible for creating the style of a movie. This professional is the one who captures the director's idea and materializes it by creating an artistic visual concept and planning all the artistic production. I lead the teams of costume design, makeup design, scenery design, audio, and lighting design. While the director is responsible for creating the language of the movie, I am responsible for making the director's view real. A production designer has to know a little about each area of production. We also need to understand about art, history, and always seek for reference everywhere.
Amazing! Good luck for tonight. Actually, the great show is about to begin. Stay now with Robin.
The Oscars Red Carpet Live on ABC, brought to you by Cadillac.